सदियों पुराना भारत का आर्ष ज्ञान जब आधुनिक विज्ञान के साथ संगम करता है तो वहां खड़े मिलते हैं सद्गुरु जग्गी वासुदेव, जो पुरानी आध्यात्मिक ज्ञान को आधुनिक विज्ञान के साथ जोड़कर बताते हैं। कुंभ को लेकर नई पीढ़ी में भी यही जिज्ञासा है कि आखिर क्यों 12 साल बाद 144 साल बाद ऐसा संयोग आता है। आकाश में खगोल में क्या होता है जिसकी वजह से यहाँ अमृत की चर्चा की जाती है और ये कहा जाता है कि अमृत यहाँ बरस रहा है, आइए और उसका पान कीजिए, लूटिए या अमृत को अपने जीवन में शामिल कीजिए। सद्गुरु
नमस्कार,
आपका बहुत स्वागत है। सद्गुरु, कैसे लोग ये समझें, जो हमारी जनरेशन है, हमारे बाद की जनरेशन है, कि क्या खगोल में ऐसा क्या होता है, प्लानिटरी सिस्टम कैसे महाकुंभ का योग बनाते हैं और क्यों यहाँ पर इसी समय यहीं पर आना इतना लाभप्रद है?
So there's a certain alignment of planets at this time, which happens every time the Jupiter goes around the Sun, which is approximately 11 years something, close to 12 years rather. So in this 12 years cycle of the Jupiter, one point comes, which is right now, where all the planets, 7 planets are aligned. The 7 planets are important for us, plus we also count the planet Earth and Moon and Sun, so that's how we come to the 9. All the 9 are in some kind of alignment. Alignment does not mean they're in one line, it's just that all of them are on the night side of the Earth, so we can see 7 of them. So that's a significant thing. Why this influence is particularly Jupiter, which is the Buddha, right? How do you say?
Brihaspati, Guru.
Brihaspati. So Brihaspati is in position where he is influencing, because Brihaspati is a very large planet. Large means it's 11 times in diameter of the Earth. Its mass is 2.5 times of all the planets in the system put together. So it has such a huge gravitational force, it's pulling the sun's energy in a certain way. The core of the sun itself moves towards it because it's such a huge mass with its own gravity. So when that happens, it has a strong influence upon the planet. And right now we just passed this called a condition in astronomy called perihelion. What this means is, we crossed the closest point to the sun. In Earth's orbit, we crossed the closest point, which was on 3rd to 5th of January, just past that. And at that time, the Earth is also in the highest velocity in its rotation. So we are at a place where there's a whole churn, a dynamism. Whether people are conscious of it or not every day, we are a product of the solar system. If the solar system went at a different speed, let's say the planet Earth went at a different speed, we wouldn't have this kind of body. It's like a potter's wheel. What do you say for a potter's wheel?
Chak, kumhar ka chak.
Kumhar ka chak. So depending on how you spin it, that's a kind of pot. So you got this kind of a pot because Earth is spinning in a particular way, all these influences upon us. If it spins differently, you would be… we don't know how.
Yes.
We don't know how you and me would be, but we have become these kind of pots. Actually, this is a pot, made of mud, isn't it? Hello? Made of mud.
Yes.
But now will you make this pot carry water? Is left to you. So you come to Mahakumbh so that this pot is full of Amrit. Let's make it happen.
सद्गुरु, अमृत क्या है जिसकी चर्चा वेद पुराणों में की गई है? अमृत क्या है? लोग उसको अमृत को कैसे समझें आसानी से?
See, the word Amrit, if you translate it to English, it is called elixir of life, that which makes life. I am asking you, were you born like this?
No.
No. You were born like this, few kilograms. Now you become like this. How? Food that you ate, isn't it? Where did the food come from? From the earth. So what you call as my body is just a piece of the planet, just like a pot. So are you a pitcher or pot? As I said, you can fill this with filth, this pot, if you want. If not here, here. Or you can fill it with love, you can hate, you can fill it with whatever you want. Or you can fill it with Amrit, because this pot grew by eating mud, literally soil. We are eating soil in the form of food, and it became like this, the most complicated machine on the planet. So this happened because there is Amrit as the core of life. Now here we are trying to, through Mahakumbh, trying to provide this in a mass to all the people, some sense of that experience. But every day if you want, you can dip into your own Amrit. Now this is for the whole nation, this is for the whole world to come and take a dip in that Amrit. But individually, you are free to take that dip within yourself every day.
सदगुरु, आपने बताया कि जो सनातन है वो रिलीजन नहीं है, वो एक विचार है, नेचर के साथ एकजुट होना है।
विचार नहीं। What do you say? विचार means it's a philosophy.
A thought, philosophy.
No, विचार नहीं है। विचार तो आपका मन में but you create thoughts in your mind, that's of no consequence. What kind of thoughts do you create in your mind? Whatever nonsense you gathered, that's a kind of thought. So Sanatan is not a vichar. It is a keen observation of life. If you observe life, if you observe your own life, what is the ultimate thing that you want in your life? Initially you think, I want education, I want money, I want family, I want pleasure, I want this, I want that. But what is the ultimate thing that you want in your life? You will see the only thing that you want is freedom from everything. When your longing for freedom matures into a place, you want to be free from the very process of life and death. You have the intelligence to look through it without going through it. See, other creatures have to go through every experience. We can sit here and go through all the experiences of life. You have that much awareness and intelligence as a human being. So if you look through your life, you will see the most important thing is mukti or moksha. If you see that, naturally you will seek that.
सदगुरु, जब ये बिल्कुल पर्सनल निजी चीज है, then why people are demanding सनातन बोर्ड होना चाहिए और इससे सनातन को क्या फायदा?
No, the thing is, without organization, nothing will last. Nothing can be transmitted well without organization. So, initially, after, I went into a very profound experience, I thought I will just teach the way I want. I don't want to set up any organization, I don't like the boundaries of setting up a legal body. So I teach one program here and then ride away into Himalayas, then go somewhere else and after 2 months teach another program, I did that. But once people gathered, you had to set up a place, you needed a legal entity, you needed all the things to do. The question is, will you do all this with absolute involvement and not get entangled, or will you get entangled? That's the whole problem. The problem with people is whatever they touch, they get entangled. If you can be absolutely involved without getting entangled, then it's fine. Sanatan board, I think, is very needed. Sanatan authority is needed because the future generations will appreciate this. Future generations don't want to go to heaven. They don't want to buy a ticket to heaven.
सदगुरु, मेरी आखिरी जिज्ञासा
Let me finish this. Yes. You don't want to go to heaven, I am saying. Your children, you ask them if they want to go to heaven, they will say no. If you say no, God is living there, they say fine, but is there free Wi-Fi? That's what they will ask. Hello? So, they don't want to go to heaven, but ask them, do they want to become free? Of course they want. Right now they think drinking alcohol is freedom, smoking a cigarette is freedom, taking a drug is freedom, but their idea of freedom will mature. It will mature. They will understand at some point, this is not freedom, this is a bondage by itself. An addiction is a bondage by itself, because if you cause any experience within you by using anything from outside, either a situation or or a chemical or whatever, you will get enslaved to that. If you have to be happy, you must sit on the Ganga bank. If you have a problem, then tomorrow if you can't be here, you will be unhappy. So the important thing is, freedom means where I am, what I am doing, what I have, what I don't have, does not determine the course of my life. How I am is determined by me. This is mukti right now. Let's make it happen.
सदगुरु, एक और प्रश्न की, आपने इतने सारे कुंभ किए हैं, आखिरी प्रश्न ये है जिज्ञासा की, तब से अब तक इस बार के कुंभ की व्यवस्था सबसे बड़ी, सबसे उत्तम कही जा रही है, आपके क्या विचार?
Well, you have to say, Yogi ji has done a fantastic job, never before. This has been going on for thousands of years without any formal organization. But now the populations have increased. Last time, the Mahakumbh in 2012 had about 400 million people. Very easily it could cost 500 million people this time. When 500 million people come in one place, I'm saying no nation except India and China have 500 million population, all right? So when that many people arrive in one place, there can be absolute mishap. So it needs to be managed, it needs to be organized. I think they have done a fantastic job. I'm yet to see all the arrangements, but I've been seeing what they're doing. Even last time, it was a fantastic arrangement of things, and we have to congratulate Yogi Adityanath ji for the level of this thing doing, because this is not about Hindus, this is not about India, this is the future of the world, because the world will seek freedom, not pleasures of the heaven in future.
सदगुरु, आपका हार्दिक आभार। आपने विज्ञान और अध्यात्म की जटिलता को इतनी सरलता से नई पीढ़ी को समझाया। हार्दिक आभार आपका।
अगर आप मुझसे जुड़ करके अपनी समस्याओं का समाधान चाहते हैं और चाहते हैं कि आपकी समस्याओं को ज्योतिष के माध्यम से सुलझाया जाए, तो आप हमसे संपर्क कर सकते हैं, जुड़ सकते हैं एस्ट्रो तक पर।